Okay, we don't have the fade out button.
We were improvising.
Yes, we were. Right now we are in beautiful Lake Como in Italy.
Yes, that's why Brett's on the right side. What's the make of our car?
An Acura. Yeah.
Is that European?
It's Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Maybe.
It's a Ferrari.
Yeah, it'd be a Ferrari in Italy, huh?
Yeah, it would be.
It was just a really fancy car. So anyway, we're in it.
So we're actually here. I don't think we're going to do Bretthalo in a car anymore. It kind of confuses CarCast with the Bretthalo maybe. But
hey, you're the producer. I just show up. I'm just the talent, right?
Yeah, you're just the mini.
Dude,
Russ.
We're on John 10.
Yes.
Is that correct?
We are.
Are we going to dive right in?
Yeah, let's just dive right in.
And
it's Sunday. Oh, maybe I apologize for not releasing that 1 week. We were in a funeral.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So I'll do better. We're going to try to do this every week. So.
Well, you get a little grace period there. He did go to his grandfather's funeral.
Yeah.
And,
exactly.
His other involvements were taking 2 weeks off. So we thought that might dovetail nicely. And I was surprised you didn't take 2 weeks off. So thanks for being back.
Yeah. Just want to, do this every week. So,
Yep.
Here we go.
What else? Yeah. Anything prelude-wise?
I think that's it.
Oh, the funeral was cool.
Very cool. It was a funeral.
Yeah. Celebration.
3-day weekend.
He kind of got to plan his own funeral for quite some time. That was cool.
Yeah. We were in Kansas. It's pretty flat out there.
Great life.
Good life.
But anyway, here we go. John 10, guys. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow. A stranger won't follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. This parable spoke Jesus unto them, but they understood not what things they again which he spake unto them. So, what do you think about that?
Please decipher.
To me, it's about, hey, Jesus is a very good shepherd, and you hear his voice, and he hears your voice, and you are one. And the people that don't hear his voice, it's unfortunate, but they're out there, and they need to hear the voice. Hopefully they'll hear the voice someday, kind of deal. But if you don't hear the voice, you can't get in. All right, so then Jesus said unto them, Truly, truly, I say unto you, I am the door for the sheep. I'm the door for the sheep to come through. And, don't confuse the sheep, with being, meek or mild so much. It's just, you can be a good follower of Jesus and be part of the flock. And that's when he's saying, when you're part of the flock, you're one of the sheep. Okay?
Okay.
Because, these instances, these are sheep in a good way. At least that's the way I read it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
I like it.
All right. So, all that ever came, this is 8, we're on 8. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. Keep in mind, you are the sheep. You're the good sheep. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. I thought that was cool. Look at 10, you guys. For some reason, they highlighted the word it. And it is this amazing life that you've got waiting for you in heaven. I caught that. I don't know why
Let me see it.
I don't know why they italicized it. But break that down, dude. The thief comes, I am that they might have life and they might have it more abundantly. So wherever you're going from here, it's going to be more abundant. And I'm hearing this like unbelievably, beyond exponentially better, abundantly better. All right, so where does that take us? Abundantly better, Down to 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth, that good shepherd's going to give his life for the sheep. Let's go to 12 there. But he is an hireling.
Oh, the hireling.
Yeah, read that 12 just for a second.
Okay.
You can read that 12.
But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
Yeah. So the hireling, we need to maybe look that up, but basically it's not a good shepherd. A bad shepherd is a hireling. And, if you got the good shepherd, he's going to lay his life down for you like Jesus, the good shepherd. And, the bad shepherd, the hireling, he's going to run. And the wolf will take the sheep, because the master fled. So that takes us to 13. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd and know my sheep.
It also said something about they only care about the reward. They don't care about the sheep as what a hireling is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So Brett looked that up. A hireling is someone who
just in it for the reward.
Reward than.
But it meant that and a person employed to undertake menial work. So it means that, and then also a person who works purely for material reward.
Yeah. Someone who just kind of is in the matrix, just stamping in, right? Clocking in.
It says the management and board of directors are just hirelings of the stock owners.
Oh, so they're just the doing what they're told,
Mm-hmm.
They're not there for.
They don't care about the sheep.
Yeah, definitely don't care about the sheep. They're there for themselves, which the bad shepherd runs when he sees the wolf, and the wolf takes the sheep. So, yeah, you could be a very wealthy person and still be a hireling. Someone who's a hireling is someone who flees. Do you think that's in the face of trouble?
Mm-hmm.
You think that'd be a good breakdown? Where does that not work in finance or everyday life? I don't know. Maybe have to chew on that a little bit. Oh, you guys like my...
well, and that's kind of the problem. Everybody only cares about money,
and themselves. And, hey, you have to subsist. Anyway, I'd have my gear on.
Oh, yeah, I got to rep the...
Just get to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
We're our own sponsor.
Yep.
We don't necessarily need our congregation to be buying something from somebody else. Just get a uniform and get to heaven.
Yeah. Nice plug, Dad.
We're down to where? Number, I think 19, 13. Okay, so I'm the good shepherd. How about 16, guys? And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. So what he's saying there, hey, even the hirelings out there, they're godly. They are made in his image, and he wants to bring them into the fold. It's easy to bring people that already believe what you think into the fold. When you can bring somebody, someone who used to be a hireling into the fold, that's just wonderful. So, cool. So 17. What's that?
You want me to read it?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Therefore doth my Father love me, because I laid down my life, that I might take it again.
We can come back to that. Go 18 if you don't mind.
No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father.
You know, you did a great job of reading that. And as you read it, you probably absorbed a little bit. Why don't you read it again and absorb it again, starting like 17.
Okay. Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life that I might take it again.
Let's say what that the he knows that he's going to have to lay down his life, but he'll take it back. He gets it back. Therefore, you know, my father he loves me because I lay down my life, and then I might take it again. So he's gonna follow the script, lay down his life, but he knows that Dad's gonna bring him back.
Nice.
No man take, and he says, hey, no man can take it from me. You know, that abundant life, that's cool. It.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that till now.
Yeah, that is
but
cool.
I lay it down of myself. I have power. You know, it's his life, his abundant life. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. So he says, hey, I know this is going to hurt like hell, but I'm taking it for the team, and we are the team. All right, 19. Why don't you read that?
Well, that's the black. We just don't want to read the black.
It kind of sets up. It's kind of weird, you know, because the black letters, this is what's happening. You know, when they hear this, and these guys, the elites, the leaders, you know, they don't want to hear this shit. You know, this is bad news because it's going to threaten their power. So here we go. Here's what the black letters are saying.
There was a division, therefore, again among the Jews for these sayings. And many of them said, He hath a devil and is mad. Why hear ye him? Others said, These are not the words of him that hath a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind?
So they're kind of like 50-50 out there. If somebody go, hey, you know, So 22.
And it was at Jerusalem the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly.
So they're trying to get him to just say, hey, dude, just flat out say you're the Son of God. Because once anybody says that, that's kind of like a buzzword for stone him. You know how there's those buzzwords, you know, like climate change or global warming, or, you know, but the buzzword for getting stoned back then was that. What was it? I forget.
Okay.
What was it?
Right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. Right here. Jesus answered them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, they came down there. So they're trying to get him to say, I'm the Son of God. And because they know they can, you know, do the stone deal on him. So Jesus answered him, I told you, and I already said I was the Son of God, and you believe not. And then the works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness to what I'm saying and who I am, and you still don't believe because you are not of my sheep, you know. Mm-hmm. And I said, as I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I gave unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. You know, he's holding all of his sheep in his hand. My Father, which gave them me, I mean, he's in his Father's hand, and you're in his hand. You're all in great shape. The
Jews picked up the stones.
And I gave them eternal. Yeah. Oh, and they shall never perish. My Father gave them me, greater than me. It's able to pluck them, and I, my Father. So he's saying, you know, hey, there's these hands. There's my God. There's me. We're taking, and we are one. You know, he's both. You know, I and my Father are one. So that takes us to 31, and then in 31, the black letters. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him because, hey, he says, hey, I and my Father are one. So that's kind of reverse of Son of God. You know, he was trying to. I and then we are one. So, that's good enough. Let's stone him. So they get the stones. And it's pretty cool because he's always able to kind of sneak through the crowd. Dude probably ran at 4.2. Okay, then Jesus took up stones to again stone him. Jesus answered them, many good works have I showed you from my Father, which I of those works do, but you're still going to stone me. The Jews answered him, saying, for a good work, we're not stoning you for those good things that you did, but for the blasphemy, for for what you said, and because that thou being a man making, so you saying you're a man and you're making yourself a god, that's blasphemy. Here come the stones. Okay, so is it not written in, so 34?
Nice.
Doing good, guys.
Yeah.
I like the mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror image.
Yeah. It's great here. I love the mirrors out here.
Created in his image.
Mm-hmm.
So 34. Is it not written, I said, ye are gods? Ooh, this is going to be, I had no idea this was coming. Okay. That's weird. That I'd be, oh, wow.
That's
okay.
cool.
All right. Thou being makest thou. Okay. So 34, guys. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods? So somewhere in their law, even back in the Old Testament, someone's already told you guys that, you are gods. So I bet there's some kind of reference to, dude, when we broke down like John 3:16, for God so loved the world. I mean, the world is really important to God. All right. Is it not written in your law? Is it called, okay, if he called them gods unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken. Say ye of him whom the Father hath sanctified and sent into the world, thou blasphemest, because I said I am the Son of God. If I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, ye believe not me. Believe the works that ye may know, and believe, and that the Father is in me, and I in him. Yeah, these are words that are going to get him stoned, and here they come back. Therefore, they sought again to take him, but he escaped out of their hand and went away again. And, keep in mind, all this is scripted, so.
It's pretty stealthy. Yeah.
He gets away, and he went away again beyond Jordan into the place where John had first baptized. By this time, they've already delivered John the Baptist's head to Pharaoh's wife or whatever. But anyway, back where Jesus originally got baptized, he's back there, and there he's going to stay. And there are a lot of people who came with him and said, sorry, John did no miracle. So John the Baptist did no miracle.
Do I need to read? Or?
No, I was just
okay.
coughing, but thank you. That's good. But all things that John spake of this man were true. Okay, so they're saying John the Baptist didn't do any miracles. He couldn't, but John the Baptist said this next guy is going to be able to do miracles, and sure as hell he did. And many believed on him there. So, even before Jesus did these miracles, he had some good sheep. And every time he does a miracle, he's picking up more and more sheep that used to be on the fence. But there's always, the hirelings out there that got vested interest in the worldly things that get in the way.
Yep.
So that takes you through
10 or
42. That takes you through John 10. John
Sweet.
10:42 and 11 coming up, I think is going to be pretty cool too.
Cool.
All this stuff I learned as a kid is still in there, and it's coming back, and it's so awesome that I was exposed to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't there like a deal about you saying you're a god? Like that's
that's one of the things that they try to the haters will try to get you to say that you're the center of the universe, or are you a god, or you're definitely godly in my book. I mean, when you're made in his image and he's willing to kill his own son to save bullshit me, damn, it's almost like we are a god. Because who are you going to put above your son? That ain't too many that you're going to put above your kids. You can have a lot of ties, with other sons and daughters, but man, kids are what makes the world go round. Dude, I love the mirror.
I love the congregation. They can't see right now, but there's
tons of people in our congregation. Shall we read off some of the names from
hopefully
our?
This is the clap.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is.
That.
But
I'm sure that was a good clap.
Okay.
And damn, that was good.
Yeah.
Every chance you get, repeat that John 3:16 and break down every word. How powerful that is. And
do you want to break that down real quick?
Well, no, I will do it. I kind of did just then.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking, you guys in the congregation, if you want to think about that sometimes, that's pretty cool. Oh, and then, another crutch is if you're going into a big meeting, say the Lord's Prayer right beforehand. Talk about being calm, when you go in there.
Like in your head or out loud?
I don't know, in your head. Run through it. Maybe just a few parts.
Yeah, it is kind of calming.
It's kind of cool.
He's got your back.
What's that?
He's got your back.
That's right.
Yeah.
And talk about, somebody that's got your back. It's your dad.
Yes. You should probably dance out before you start crying. Or we do. Yeah. Okay.
I like it. I do kind of miss your headphones. Made me feel professional.
I kind of felt like I could talk softer, though. It was kind of nice. Yeah.
I hope I'm talking all right.
No, you did great. It's fun. Okay. All right.